Hello my soul tribe and welcome to my channel. I'm Celeste TT Tarot and this will be the birthday reading for my Aquas. Hi Aquas, happy birthday. We're in the month of February, which I see is like the month of kind of reflection. It's like the month of like getting in touch with your fulfillment, your emotional space, because it's like Valentine's Day here. There's a lot of history involved, so it's like even going through your emotions and sorting it out. The reason why I keep saying emotions is because Aquarius I see as air and water kind of shift in, because you guys are the water bearers. So you combine air and water, you create kind of like a tsunami, but at the same time, when you get control of that, you can kind of flow it into like the Alaskan Channel. If you ever seen I like a lot of like the little anime kitty shows are cute, like Finding Nemo. They have like that current of water that you just kind of ride that wave. So we're riding a wave here for my Aqua. So I'm going to play some music because I'm into this like sensual, airy kind of like flow vibe right now. So the song that's coming on is called Kisses by Bent. So we're going to get started on your birthday spread. So I'm going to start with my star seed because you guys are my stars. Okay, my star seed oracle looks like this. Okay, so what do my Aquas need to know? So I'm filming this on the 17th to the 18th. 17th for that star energy, 18th for that moon energy. That'll be the moon and the star. Which water and air. Okay, we have here inner earth, like I just said. So I'll read for that. In your soul space, the universe wants you to survive. You'll survive this new solutions and beginnings. So inner earth. I'll read the book for it. Oh wow, here it is. A hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Ancient cultures mentioned in their stories. It's said that some of the beings in ancient lost lands, such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Aryavarta, went there. So Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. So many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. It is a place that exists in a physical or another level of consciousness. There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. Surprising outcomes to your problems and situations. Resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there's a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. So what can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? So this is about shifting, and I was talking about that. If your emotions are in current, it affects your thought process. Because I've kind of been like a little scattered, having this like airy energy, but it's okay. Like when you get like that, feeling scattered, because in your soul space, we're all going into a realignment phase for our highest good. It's an elevation spot right now. I'm sensing spiritually, and this is in your spiritual, in your soul spot. So with this shift, it's like go with the, create the Alaskan current. Like imagine it in your mind. Like if some of you guys need to go back and watch Finding Nemo, when the turtle jumped in, he's like, hey bro, get up in here. So he jumps in and he's just kind of flowing. As you can see the tsunami underwater. That's what you guys kind of want to go through for your soul space. So I would suggest meditating and envisioning that, like you riding that Alaskan current. In your mental space, we have Messenger, Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. So, you know, Aqua's in my Venus, so I'm using my heart to be the messenger to you guys by speaking the truth of my thoughts, because Aquarius is air energy. And air energy is seen as like mental clarity from the divine, speaking the swords of truth. So for messenger, we have here, because I'm like all in my energy, high priestess energy. You're part of the lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning to time and time again to the seed of life, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a garden of harmony and balance on earth. Think of the whales traveling around the globe, sharing love through their healing. I just said love. And their vibrational song. Their unique notes and balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. So there's a rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all. A returning of the sacred union within. A rekindling of heaven and earth. You can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor the balanced, sacred, masculine, and feminine energies within yourself and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred, masculine, and feminine within you? So, Belong to You by Sabrina Claudio came on. The Cosmic Heart in your 3D. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So that's that full energy. Walk by faith and not by sight. The Cosmic Heart. So I'm going to read that. This is what it looks like. If I didn't show it to you. Told you I've been a little scattered here. Okay. And then this is what the messenger looks like. Here we go. Sorry, it's a little hard to see. I like my space dim. It allows me to tune in better. So I apologize for that. I always do a short story post on it. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within to the intelligence of your own heart. To bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. So if you're all feeling off, doing things that's gotten like watered down or weak, you need to get back to your heart space and remember why you were doing them in the first place. So there are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now you're being called to plant your soul seeds and to sing them with deep devotion. To lose yourself in the potency of what is that most expands your heart. How can you make your life a moving prayer? And then we have here a new earth. So it's a new beginning going on as the shifts are happening right now. And that's the overall energy. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So I think that kind of speaks for itself. So I will keep these three because I always do a triangular read on the soul, mind, and 3D body physical experience. And then this is the overall shift that's happened, that there's new beginnings that is going on. So cycles are closing out. That would be that world card. So old cycles are done. So let's see what's going on in my other shadows and light oracle. Okay, I'm going to do another heart, mind, 3D body read for my Aquas. Happy birthday, Aquas. The Tom's Diner by DNA and Suzanne Vega just came on. Do, 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 do. Feel like this is pretty Aquarius vibes. Okay. I think I'm going to use these for your short stories too. Okay. We got here Sewer Maid. Your sensuality is beautiful. We have card number 25. So a lot of you guys are cleansing things out of your soul space. So go with it. We have here a mermaid on here. She's been sitting in a sewer. She looks worn out and tired, but she's still standing. She's still maintaining her elegance even though she's in a sewer. So you're still beautiful. Even your soul is going through a shedding process. So just go with it, okay? Don't worry about that. You're needing to cleanse through your inner earth. So there's a cleansing that's going on. So let's see. Your sensuality is beautiful. Believe in yourself that you're attractive, beautiful, and worthy of love and respect. Part of you that is natural and beautiful, most likely your body and appearance has been influenced by thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, and perhaps even dirty. When the sewer maid swims in, she is here to remind you of the treasures you have that you may have labeled bad and perhaps even pushed away, forced underneath. We often have negative thoughts that we are too short, too tall, our thighs too large, our breasts too small, yada yada. So let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again. Rise above the rubbish and stink of negative conditioning regarding your beautiful body and unique self. So a lot of you guys have lost sight of that. The universe wants you to do a soul diving and cleansing so you can get back to loving yourself. Card number 25, which to me, 2 is High Priestess. You're already intuitive about that. 5 is the Hierophant card. So you could be a Pisces. It also could possibly be Cancer for a High Priestess for me. And Scorpio. Like those water signs are all very intuitive. But Pisces is kind of like more so the leading force. But this is kind of pushing me to say some of you guys could have Cancer in your chart or be dealing with. Because 2 plus 5 is 7, Chariot, and we're in the year right now. So they need you to be doing this right now. Also by the 25th, it could be done. The 25th of this month. Or it could have started February 5th and it'll end February 25th. We also have the 16 for the mind space. It says Ángel de los Muertos. So the angel of death transitions to the spiritual realm. Card number 16. So in your mental space, there's a lot of 16 is the tower. There's a lot of revelations going on. Things that have been hidden from you. You're getting mental clarity about. Endings bring new beginnings. So as you see here, she's kind of scared and holding on to her skulls. So a lot of you guys could be scared about endings and new beginnings coming in. But the divine is telling you that there's a cleansing that's going on. So you may be, a lot of you may have it, have had this past. We're on the 17th and 18th, so maybe on the 16th some of this happened. But it was already building up on the 2nd or between the 2nd and the 5th. The 16th, everything kind of exploded, but it's for your highest good. So don't fret about it because the angel of death tells you that with endings bring new beginnings. And that speaks for itself to me. And then we have card number 2. We also got 1 and 6, so manifesting a love relationship. So if you guys have lost a lover, it was wiped out for your highest good so that you can manifest a true divine union as the divine wants it. Has designed for you. It's in your highest good. We have card number 2, which I mentioned, High Priestess again. Fairy of the divine hand, so definitely more Pisces energy. I'm seeing a lot of water here, cleansing. You need to cleanse your emotional space. Go in deep within. Fairy of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgent, as you can see. So some of you guys possibly right now in the 3D. Some of you Aquas may be a little bit guilty of using your powers for bad. You've been overindulging, and you need to take a step back and focus that energy more on cleansing yourself. And because we have card number 45 overall, which at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning, as I said. So the cycle is closing out. Card number 45, so it could close out between the 4th and the 5th, close out by April, close out by May. We have more, April is Aries, May is Taurus, so we got more Taurus energy again. The divine is closing out chapters to bring in new beginnings. We could have new marriages. We could have divine masculines. This could be what's happening for them. They're getting committed to their purpose, which is the Hierophant. If you guys identify with soulmate or twin flame connections, the 4 and the 5, the Emperor and the Hierophant are what ushers in this new beginning, because now they're committed to their purpose, which is their marriage to you as the High Priestess. So some of you guys could be entering into divine unions, could take place. Started on the 2nd. I see 2-2 here. So February 2nd here. Everything moved forward. February 2nd. So 7. 4 plus 5 is 7, Chariot. So keep moving forward. You're doing great. 6 plus 1 is also Chariot. 7. So keep moving forward in your mental space. You're intuitive that you're going to be partnered up with your divine counterpart. So keep moving forward overall, because whatever it was bothering you or you're concerned about, you don't need to be concerned about. Okay. So let's see. Je t'aime, mon non plus came on by Sergei Gainsbourg and Jane Birkin. Now Unravel Me by Sabrina Claudio is on. So it's time to unravel yourselves. Love yourself, and you're getting love that's coming in, because it was a collab between him and Jane. And that's funny that it was kind of like a darker theme vibe for the shadows and light. So that's the shadow and shadow work you need to do to lighten yourself. Oh, I'm looking into the awakening. Oh, for my Aquas. Unravel me. Yeah. Unravel me. Okay, so the Awakened Souls is my Awakened Soul Oracle. So yeah, we got Gaia again, inner earth. All this is resonating. It's time to do a cleansing of your own inner earth. Okay. So your soul space, your mental space, authenticity, speaking authenticity. If you know you've been authentic, then you have nothing to worry about. Stay that way. Okay. On his shirt it says, I support women and cis women. So as you can see, like being supportive, speaking the truth about love, unity. Because Gaia is, we're all connected to Mother Earth. We all have a purpose and plan. Because in your 3D space, everything is changing. And a lot of you guys can be uncomfortable with it, but change is good. Because overall, there's going to be changes and shifts and connections. So that divine union is for your highest good. As you can see, her alignment, divine alignment can come in. So you're going to be connected with your soul tribe. So things have to reshift right now. And it's okay. Release and surrender. Like she did. Surrender it. You see that? That shape like there. That I look at this card like the Hangman. Even though it says connections. As you can see, she's using water and air. This will be you guys for real. You have to be able to stay balanced. You see that? And that's kind of like the shape of the water bearer here. So, which is Aquarius, your star. The star and the constellation and how it's shaped. So the water bearer, being able to stay calm in situations where things are changing, connections are changing. Just keep yourself balanced and aligned with the universe. Beautiful message, Aquas. So as long as you're doing your work, you're doing good. I'm proud of you. We'll get you a moon message. So yeah, it's time to unravel yourself. Because connections are changing for you. Let's see. We're going to get you behind the moon. Okay. We have here, luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. So I haven't looked up the moon cycles yet, so I'll try to look them up and post them. But I'll probably do it tomorrow because this is tomorrow and I know I need to get to sleep. I was pushed to do this message for my aqua between the moon, 18, and 17, my stars. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon, in your mental space. So in your soul space, luck is on your side. You keep doing the work that the divine is telling you to. And then the mutable moon in your mind, nothing is yet set in stone. Everything's still shifting. Stay authentic. Because in the 3D, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moon in Libra, which talks about relationships and connections. So everything's going to be fair, just, and balanced. Okay? Everything's working out great. Overall, balanced spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. That's that high priestess energy. So it would be something that I also would be tasked with doing, and I can give you an example. Balancing, being practical, making practical plans for your everyday reality as it currently stands. Aquas can kind of get lost in your own universe because it's my heart space. When I'm in my heart space and I'm feeling the flow, my Pisces energy kind of swirls in. Especially when I go somewhere that triggers my emotions, like south, places that feel home-like to me. The universe wants you to like call yourself back to reality. It's okay to kind of get lost and allow yourself that time, but give yourself that time for it. Then it's time to come back to reality. You bring yourself back in your inner core. You kind of like start to take action and make plans towards setting realistic goals for you in the moment. If you're feeling a little scattered, then just keep going with the flow and doing little things that you can do. Don't push yourself or overdo it. You need to lay down and rest, lay down and rest. Give yourself time and space, okay, for that. And that's okay. Right now we're going through a big shift, so no overexerting yourself. This cleansing work of your inner world is supposed to be about releasing things, grudges, any toxic buildup that you held in your heart and your heart space, any thing that stops you or prevents you from walking by faith and not by sight. Because right now behind the moon, we're tasked with using our intuition. Okay, so I'm going to do your pyramid scheme. This is my Japanese deck that I have. So in Japanese, because I love anime, and I definitely get like anime focused on during Aqua season. So love anime. I've been so busy with work that I haven't been able to like kind of step into that reality, but I'm gonna start making plans for it again because I freaking love anime. And I've been too bogged down with all my professional goals and trying to do a lot of these things. So I'm just giving you guys examples. Whatever that means for you, you take it however it resonates. Okay, so we're gonna do, I'm gonna do your 7th chakra. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can tell you what to focus on in the root. This will be sacral. This will be solar. This will be heart. Yeah, I'm running out of space here, but I don't care. Until the Morning by Thievery Corporation came in. Okay, overall energy. 10 of Pentacles. Legacy coming in. Money, stability. A solid foundation by the universe. Okay, Aquas. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. So let's see what you got to work on in your root. Okay, so there's an end to any blocked and burdened feeling. A cycle has completed of any hard work, of all your hard work, anything that's been burdened, blocked, and any obstacles you had to do. All of your hard work and everything it's over. Or you need to put an end to it because it's just causing you to be confused. There's a lot of confusion going on in your root chakra. A lot of illusions going on, wishful thinking. Some of you may be checking out other options in the 3D as to like, we're having a lot of things to balance on your plate. And the divine is giving you options as to what you want to focus on. That's why you have to balance out spirituality and being practical, because you need to end working so hard to like having wishful thinking or being a little bit delusional that you got too much. You got too much on your plate. And that's why they're telling you that you need to use your gifts. You're gifted. 6 of Pentacles. Some of you may be dating and checking out other options in the 3D because this is your root chakra. So you need to, you're gifted. You've already been through the rodeo. You know that you need something that's your equal give and take. So don't get confused by all these extra 7 options. Narrow it down to 6 is what I'm saying, because 7 is too much of a burden. And then if you narrow it down to 6, something, when I say 6, it would be 3 and 3, right? So something that's equal, as you can see here. 3 and 3, that's in here. And this is seen as Scorpio's card in a sense. This is Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with one that have that in your chart. This is Taurus. So some of you could be dealing with one that have that in your chart. So being given gifts by a whole these options or so. Making you feeling victory, successful, receiving a lot of recognition right now. In dating, getting a lot of attention, and that's in the center of the spread. So you're being victorious, and that's great. Some of you guys are isolated and hermit mode. You need to do some soul introspection on clearing out your inner world, because you're getting messages right now. A lot of messages are coming through, a lot of fast moving changes. It's Sagittarius energy. The Hermit is Virgo. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are isolating yourself to work, cultivate your money, cultivate and use your gifts. That's Earth energy. A lot of fire energy, but don't fire yourself too much, because it'll overburden you. Keep yourself at a nice balance. 8 of Wands. Yes, things are moving quick, but 8, I would say balance it 4 and 4. So split things up, to me, is what I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing it, don't do everything at once. You need balance. So 6 of Wands for success in using your gifts. 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. You need to balance it. So things are going to move quick, but 4 and 4. Okay, split it up. Because a lot of you guys are entering into like a soulmate connection, a partnership, a new relationship. So you're going to choose one for legacy. So if you got too many options, kind of take a step back If you got 7, okay. If you got 10, no. Okay, stop that. If you got, narrow it down to, take 3 out, narrow it down to 7. With that 7, you already, your intuition, use your intuition to tell you to shield it down to 6, get it to 6, then separate it into categories of 3, right? Because that'll give you success. And you need to go within about messages that you're getting to narrow that down to 2. And then pick 1 from that for your legacy. So a lot of you guys are taking a lot of action right now. Enter into relationships. Some of you guys are on the scene. I ain't mad at you. Okay, Aquas. Let's see what's going on with your sacral and creative energy. Sexual energy. Creativity. So we have the King of Cups. So a lot of you guys are connecting that fire and water energy. A lot of you guys are fired up because King of Cups, some of you guys could be dealing with Cancer. I have that in your chart. King of Cups, that reminds me of the Chariot. It's like that fiery, passionate, driven, self-driven energy. So Chariot energy. So there could be some King of Cups, some men who are very divine masculines out there. And it's just energies. You could be a divine feminine, embodying masculine energy, and vice versa. It's just energies. A lot of you guys are embodying this kind of masculine, stabilized energy of like balancing your emotions and actions. Because men are action-oriented, and because we're in the lower planes, dealing with the lower planes of the chakra, we have a lot of masculine energy is Cancer's energy, which is like using your emotions to propel you to take action on your emotions. That's what that Chariot is, so you can move yourself forward. We have here Page of Pentacles. So it is educating yourself, learning your lesson. It could be new opportunities coming in. So some of you guys, it could be an offer of something. It may seem to be small, but pages are actually valuable, because this is earth energy. Anything earth energy, that's a solid pentacle. So it may look small, but looks can be deceiving. So don't allow yourself to be deceived. Then we have here 5 of Cups. So some of you guys are crying over spilled milk, ashamed, embarrassed, and regret. I don't know what you're ashamed for, because if this is you or somebody that you're dealing with, possibly they're grieving right now, thinking that they don't have nothing to offer, and if they offer it, you have here the 8 of Cups, that you're gonna walk away, because some of them are right now re-examining everything that they invested in, and this is earth energy. They're reviewing all their investments and seeing the results, fruits of their harvest, and the result is that some of you guys are going to get an apology. Some of you guys are going to get an expression of romantic feelings. This is like more like innocent energy, innocent emotional energy. It could be emotionally immature because smaller, well, not smaller, more, this is kind of like youthful energy. Some of you guys could be reminiscing about how you were in the past when it comes to expressing your romantic feelings. So some of you guys may felt like you were petty or something like that. I'm getting like a little immature-ish energy, but these two are on the ends. So you went from somebody went from a page to a king. So also a page could be an apology. We got a lot of water energy here, water and earth. I'm seeing in your sacral chakra. So because we have water and we have earth here, my suggestion would be to ground yourself before you walk away. Review any investments or so, if they apologize or things like that, don't turn your back on a page, because pentacles are solid. Pentacles are like new opportunities that the divine gifts you with. So you're creating new abundance opportunities is not something small. It actually is something solid. As you can see, it's on this chain being brought towards you from the divine. So it's a solid thing that can grow. So if you overlook that by just walking away and turning your back, a lot of you can have a missed opportunity, and that may be you having to apologize later on for being petty about it, because this page of pentacles is coming from a king. Okay, so cool. Solar, your confidence, your drive right now. Let's see. We have here, every day is a holiday. So yeah, that was planned for sacral. So every day is a holiday. There's going to be better days. So don't overlook a solid offer. Okay, especially if it comes with a solid offer for a relationship. Hello, sorry about that. My phone went off. So I had left off on Aquarius. We are now on your solar plexus chakra, and strangers on a train is playing. So I see here we got the Page of Wands, the Strength card, the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here from my Aquarius is that you guys are taking action. You're getting good news. The Page of Wands is, as you can see here, somebody who brings good news, somebody who takes action to bring news. And you guys are getting good news that you're strong. Strength is Leo card, so you could be dealing with one or have it in your chart. So it's about having strength, courage, determination, confidence to move forward, to overcome any obstacles. And we have here the Hangman. So the Hangman talks about enlightenment. It means taking a pause to review and reflect and have a higher perspective about what all this means, because you are the Queen of Pentacles, and it's just energy. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's abundant, a nurturer. If you all have children, you're abundant and nurturer for your children, taking care of yourself. And we hear here Nine of Pentacles. So some of you guys may be single, independent, abundant, self-sufficient. Okay, so that's what it needs for you to get your confidence back up. Okay, so I'm also seeing here that the divine wants you guys to have a higher perspective, that whatever you've been through only made you stronger. You were able to overcome a lot, and a lot of you guys are, even though you may be single and that may be hard for some of you guys, you're abundant, and you need to just continue to focus on you and building up your abundance. And feeling good. Michael Boo came on. This is a Boo Boo. Anyway, let's check out your heart space. Yeah, here we go. So for your heart space, we have the Six of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So the Six of Cups talks about past life relationship, reconciliation, reflecting on memories from the past. Some of you guys could be going over memories of the past. And then we have the Queen of Cups. She's somebody who could be a mother, seen as nurturing, caring, compassionate. She practices a lot of self-love, takes good care of herself. So a lot of you guys are getting back in touch with your childhood memories. And you need to work on that to heal your heart space, cleanse your heart space out, and get back into that loving, nurturing nature. Take care of yourself. Do a lot of self-care. A lot of you guys, that's helping you guys be very intuitive. The High Priestess energy when it comes to your heart space. So your intuitive nature is telling you to go back and go through and clear out some of your childhood wounding, reflect on memories of the past. And we also have here the 4 of Cups, so it talks about rejection, insecurity, feeling like you're having a missed opportunity. So some of you guys could be having a missed opportunity. You need to be more confident, going back to that solar plexus energy to have a higher perspective, that even if that you need to use your intuition when it comes to dealing with any insecurity issues you may have. Because rejection, as I always say, is the divine's protection. So you need to clear that out from your heart. So it talks about, it's like the throat talks about communication. I'm sorry. So 5 of Swords, communicating to anybody you feel like was trying to sabotage you. Communication about expressing, being able to express yourself in a more appropriate form. And so some of you guys need to rest and think about it and contemplate, because, you know, the will is at play. So if you're doing it for a negative intention, you're going to get bad karma. If you do it for a positive intention, then you'll get positive results. You reap what you sow, okay? It's the season of reaping. So actually your intuition, your third eye is telling you that a chapter is going to close out, and then we have the Emperor here. So there's a chapter closing, and there's divine masculine energy here. So a lot of you guys are stepping into your boss energy, you're bossing up. Divine masculine or the Emperor energy is Aries energy. You could be dealing with one or have that in your chart. The World talks about ending out cycles, chapters. So your intuition is telling you that a chapter is closing out. The World card has 4 of the fixed signs, which is Leo, Scorpio, it's Aquarius. Okay. So I'll show it to you, see what I mean. So we have here, as you can see, Taurus, Leo. This sign is Scorpio, and it's Aquarius. So that's air, water is a fixed sign, the fire fixed sign, and the earth fixed sign. So that's Taurus and Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, okay? So that's the World card, as you can see. This is what the World card looks. Well, it's the wheel, but it's those 4 signs that are fixed, that help kind of close out chapters, because they're fixed when they close out chapters. And we have this Emperor energy. Some of you guys are bossing up. So it's just energy, okay? You could be a feminine or female embodying masculine energy, or a male embodying feminine energy. And then at the top we have Knight of Swords. So it's taking action, seeking clarity at your crown. It can also be taking quick action, getting to the truth of the matter, speaking the truth of the matter, or you may be tasked with, in your crown chakra, taking some kind of action. So, that is all I have for you. I'm actually going to do you a love one before we go, because I'm being pulled to do that for my collective Aquariuses. See what's going on with you, your heart space. Additionally, so Aquarius, because you're on the wheel as one of the fixed signs, be sure that when you're making any fixed decisions that's going with your intuition, that you do so in a good manner, or you're going to get bad karma. So right now we have Storm. So you're currently going through cleansing. The Storm card says conflict affecting your current situation or relationship. Look for a diplomatic way to solve the issue. This card also stands for unexpected and sudden changes. So some of you guys are going through that in your soul space for your love situation. So the divine is telling you to do some shadow work cleansing and go with the flow on that. Be more diplomatic about things, and things are shifting right now. And then of course for your mental space in the now, you kind of already know that. A lot of you guys have mental clarity on that, being an air sign. So being in the now is important for your love life at this moment. Release any expectations or worries about your future. So that's that 4 of Swords, lay it to rest. Only in the now you can manifest and influence your current love situation. So it says also the stay thinking about the what is that? Landing, because it's all about falling. Start thinking about the landing because it's all about falling. It's the little quirk. Sorry. Trying to like put it in. That's in the now. And then Used To by Sabrina Claudio. And then in the 3D right now, in your physical, manifest your soulmate. Light a pink candle while you visualize your soulmate. Prayers and wishes are very important for you now. This card also indicates that your manifestation will come into your reality soon. So a lot of you guys are manifesting. Be sure when you're manifesting that you do not do this to oversert somebody else's free will, because that is black magic. You do not manifest that way. When you light that candle, you ask the divine to send you your person, the person that's for you, because the last thing you want to do is be using spell magic to influence somebody else's will. Because if you're trying to manifest somebody that you feel like is your soulmate or you believe is your soulmate, but they're actually not, that'll put you on the will to get bad karma. So be sure you light that candle. You don't ask for a specific person. You think about that's what that Six of Cups is there. Think about in your heart space what your soulmate or somebody who matches you, what type of energy. Think about it in the form of energy. What type of energy would you want? And then seek to manifest that person. So I would say a list of characteristics, maybe even personality traits that are all positive and divinely ordained, and not a person. And then overall we have commitment. So it says this card signifies an engagement, marriage, or that both people want to commit to a serious relationship. This card also pertains to a stable relationship coming your way. So a lot of you guys, like I said, there was the Seven of Cups. A lot of you guys are out there possibly dating. Some of you got out of relationships. Some of you guys are solidifying relationships you're already in. Some of you guys are moving those relationships that you've been committed to the next level. Some of you guys may be hoping to manifest a commitment. So it says save the date. So this is all good energy for you. I just see in the soul space, a lot of you guys need to do some shadow work and cleansing. But other than that, happy birthday, Aquariuses. Thank you for visiting my channel and hope to see you soon.